Hey all my kings, queens, and those who are in between. As you can see from the title, this video is gonna be about how I had the sister and the brother. I had both of them, just wanting or less goodness. But before we get into the video, I do want to say, I know y'all see my lips looking on, glossy or whatever, looking all cute. And I am wearing my lip gloss by my brand Galore Customs in the color Prissy Pink, getting up there. Go follow me on Instagram at Galore_Customs. And be on the lookout because I'm launching soon, baby. I'm launching soon. So let's get into the video. Okay, so I believe this started when I was in like the 8th grade. Yes, I know that sounds pretty young, but I've been pulling them since I was a youngin', on my fly shit, But yeah, this happened around like the 8th grade. So basically, we're gonna give the sister and brother a name. Okay, they gotta be similar names because that's how similar the names was. Okay, so we're gonna have. Okay, so we're gonna call them Taekwon and Taquisha. So Taekwon and Taquisha. So I was in the 8th grade and it was like, the middle of the beginning of the school year, and I saw Taquisha walking through the school and I was like, damn, shorty looked thick. She was real cute, mind you. I knew me and girls was not like the end or be all, but like it wasn't from like y'all know my vibe. I like it all. I like everything, but I knew girls wasn't gonna be like the end or be all, baby. Like it was like a girls is cute. But so I see Taquisha, I'm like, nah, let me holla at that. Like, ooh, she look good. So I'm talking to Taquisha, friend her up. Eventually we get down, we start talking. We cute, we outside kiss. Middle school, y'all got to leave all your friends, see y'all do that little kiss or whatever. Y'all take that cuffing picture. Me and her was kind of cute. I was tall. I looked crazy back then. I'm not even gonna cap. I was ugly as hell in middle school. Like, I had this nappy, flat, high top. At one point it was green. It was a lot going on. So me and her was talking, we taking pictures. We was cute. We lasted for like a good week or so because I was able to walk with her to my aunt's house because she lived not too far from my aunt's crib. So I'm like, we was in a little walk home. It was real cute, real whatever. When you go to school with your boo, it's like, oh, I can see you when I want to see you. So me and her ended up not talking. She ended up talking to some other boy. We're gonna call him Ashy because he just had eczema all over his face, so we're gonna call him Ashy. But he was cute. I preferred Ashy over Taquisha because Ashy was cute though. But so they end up talking. They break up. So then Taekwon come to school. I was not, because Taekwon never really came to school, I never put two and two together that Taekwon and Taquisha was brother and sister, because I never saw him like that. Like, he was 16 in the 8th grade. Like, you're not supposed to be 16 in the 8th grade, basically. Well, I don't know. I wasn't 16 in the 8th grade. But, so, he started coming to school. I don't know why he was coming to school, though. So, one day, we in the cafeteria, and I hear Taekwon fessing up Ashy. I'm like, why is he fessing up? I'm minding my business. I'm like, listen, I don't want no beef. And then all I hear is, Najuel, watch out. So I turn and I see Taekwon running my way. I'm like, the fuck? So he like, oh, you dated my sister? Your sister? I'm like, who was your sister? Because I'm not going to cap. I dated a couple girls in 8th grade. So I was really like, who your sister? But then it clicked. Taekwon, Taquisha, Taekwon. It was... I did not put them together because who really thinks that? But like, if you knew their real names, you'd be like, you're dumb. Like, what the hell? Like, so Taekwon in my face like this. So I was not fighting Taekwon. First of all, you're 16 in 8th grade. You're mad big. I was mad little. I was not about it back then. Like, I was like, I'm not about to fight you. Like, I went to go sit right with the teachers. Like, yeah, cause you. Because the teachers that I went to sit with, like, he wasn't going to fight me while I was over there. So I'm like, but he did come back in my face. I'm like, I'm not fighting you. Like, boy, get out my face. You're mad big. Like, move. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, talk to him. Like, talk to Ashton. Don't talk to me. Like, she was at his house. I was blowing. I was looting it. I was like, she was at Ashley's house. I don't know what they was doing, but they was always at each other. They was always in the house with her. I was looting, and I was really trying to get. I was not trying to get beat up. I was trying to get Ashley in trouble because I was not. You know how big that boy was? I was not trying to get beat up. You wildin'. So days pass, whatever. I'm trying to stay clear of him. So here I go. I'm trying to skip class with my. I don't know why I was skipping my favorite class. It was science. So my teacher. We're gonna call him Juju, because that's what he used to call me. He used to call me Juju, so I'm gonna call him Juju. So I'm skipping Juju class or whatever. So I'm in the bathroom, like, alright, I gotta pee, I'm kinda hot. I walk in the bathroom, who in the bathroom? Taekwon. I'm like, oh my god, he gonna beat me up. Like, I'm about to die. So I try to get in and out. I was about to run the class. He stopped me like, yo, can I talk to you? I'm like, oh, okay. Mind you, I hadn't done anything with a boy yet, so I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know what was about to happen. I thought he was gonna beat me up. I didn't know what was gonna happen. So he pushed me in the store. He's like, yo, let me show you something. I'm like, I'm thinking he about to shoot me. He gonna stab me, because he was a hood nigga. Like, he was a thug. Like, he was a thug. I'm not gonna lie. And he was cute too. Everybody says he's ugly, but you know, beauty's in the eyes of the beholder. He was cute. He had, I can't even describe him the way I want to. Fuck it. He was cute, light skin, dreads. I was like, So he go to the bathroom, and he pushed me in the store, whatever, and he like, let me show you something, I'm like, what? And then he just whip it out, and I'm like, and when I tell you, wow, like he had a leg, he pulled a leg out of his pants, bro. I swear to God. I was like, I'm looking like, what am I supposed to do with that? Like, I'm being mad cute. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with that? Like, you just whipped it out. Like, what? Like, what's going on? He like, no, like, suck my dick. I'm like, excuse me? Suck your ass. Suck your ass. Suck your who? Your he, the ha, the he, the ha, the who. I had never done that before, so I'm like, do what? So it's in my hand, you know, I'm like, all right. I'm rubbing, I'm like, all right. It's getting hard. I'm like, it's bigger than, I'm like, it was already big. That was bigger. What's going on? I'm doing it. And he said, open your mouth. But like, I didn't open my mouth at first. And then he grabbed me and I got mad scared. So I was like, all right. So y'all know what came next. Showed him what this was about. Showed him what my body was like. I showed him what type of timing I was on. And then when I tell you, I go back to Juju class, right? Andrew, I'm already like 20 minutes late. Juju looking at me like, So I go sit down real quiet. Mind you, the whole class looking at me because I'm dumb late. So I'm like, and then, like I said, Taekwon never came to school. Never came to school. So I didn't know me and Taekwon had the same class. Who walks in 2 minutes after me? Taekwon. So I'm sitting there like, and Juju looks at me, he goes, I said, and then I was with a girl, my twin at the time. We go with her twin. So twin looked at me, she like, I said, so everybody looked at me. I'm like, I don't know why. I got mad at her. I don't know why the fuck everybody looked at me like, what? Like, somebody got a problem? So everybody get quiet. We go back to regular class. So after class, Juju goes, because he called me, oh God. So Juju called me and was like, I'm gonna talk to you after class. So I'm like, all right. So after class, he said to me, he like, why you was late? I was like, I was in the bathroom. I wasn't feeling good. He said, oh, you was in the bathroom with Taekwon? I said, no, why would you ask that? Oh my God, no, I would never. I was like, he cute though. And Juju was like, okay, if you say so. So I leave, and when I tell you, Taekwon started coming to school every single day. From someone who never came to school to now you coming to school every day, baby, I'm gonna put it down, we're gonna fall in love. I'm gonna put it down, we're gonna fall in love. That's basically how he was like, that's basically what happened. He fell in love for one time. Because, you know, I got it like that. Like, that's not cute, but you know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm good at what I do. So, he started coming to school every single day, and then we would be at lunch, and then we would sneak off, do whatever, every day, and then, bro, I tell you, every day we was doing this, and then one time, we did, and I had dance class. I went to dance class, and Twin was like, "What is that on your pants?" I looked down. I'm like, he had got some on my pants. So I'm like, oh my god. She like, "Twin, what was you doing? Who you was with?" I'm like, listen, you can't tell nobody, because nobody really knew. Well, Juju kind of suspected, but I'm like, I was with Taquan, bitch. She was like, no. I was like, yes, girl, I was with Taquan. Then I also had my best friend, so I called best friend over. I'm like, best friend, come here. I'm like, girl, I was with Taquan. She was like, nigga, I said, girl, look, he left me. Mind you, I don't know why I was so hyped that he left this stuff on my pants, but it was like, because if I didn't have proof, nobody would believe me. So I'm like, girl, I was with Taquan. I've messed with him for a minute now. He comes to school. Everything comes to school every day, every single day. So then I think I had got lunch detention, or like I got in trouble for something, so I couldn't go to the cafeteria with everybody else. So I had to go sit in the office. So in the middle of lunch every day, because I was sitting in the office, he used to come upstairs, walk past the room, and be like, no one would be like, I'm like, I'll be back. I'm like, I'm going to the bathroom, y'all. And I go to the bathroom. And all the staff in the office be like, you go to the bathroom at the same time every day. I'm like, I gotta use the bathroom, they're in my bladder. So we started going to the bathroom every day. We wasn't even in the bathroom. We was sneaking off, because my school was kind of big, because they had like an elementary school, a special needs school, and then a regular middle school. So we was sneaking off to like, girl, I was a hoe back then. I was a baby thigh. I was a baby treesh. But yes, girl, so we was all over the school. And then one day, I think me and Takusha got into an argument about something, and I was like, that's why your brother gay. And she was like, no, he not. He get girls. I said, girl, your brother gay. He loves some me. And then we got into a whole argument, whatever. And then he got tight. He was like, yo, why would you tell my sister that? I'm like, cause she was trying to try me, talking about I'm a faggot, but she went out with me, she was kissing me, all that. He's like, I don't want to hear that. I'm telling you what you was doing with my sister. You with me. I'm like, okay, daddy, I'm with you. Like, you right know the vibe. I'm with my daddy. So, yeah, he was mad with that, but he got over it. You know, it's me. Like, can't help but get over it. I'm cute. So then, one day, towards the end of the school year, he must run the entire 8th grade. Towards the end of the school year, Takusha gets in a fight with some girl. So, I kind of feel bad, because I'm like, damn, like, you basically my stepsister. Well, not my sister-in-law, because, you know, what's your brother? Like, you my sister-in-law. So I started calling her my sister, and she didn't know why I was calling my sister, but I'm looking at her like, I'm calling you my sister because I'm your brother. Like, we getting down and zeri. So he ran out in the hallway to go stop the fight, and then some other boy like must have jumped in. So now I'm getting attacked. I'm like, now you hit my man. So Juju, I think I had eventually told Juju, like, yeah, you know, I'm messing with Taquan or whatever. Juju was like, listen, be safe, because you know that boy is dangerous. Like, he was dangerous. Like, he was scared. He was really aggressive with me, but I like this, so I didn't mind it. But Juju was like, you know, be careful, whatever. So we in Juju class. That's when the fight broke out, whatever. So I see the boys jumping, whatever, and Juju like, do not go out there. Don't do it. I'm like, no, because I'm talking to him, but like, I don't know about him. So I'm like, no, because he's fighting my name. I'm like, what you mean? Juju's like, do not go out there. So I ran in the hallway, but the fight had already ended. And then Taquan pushed me back in the room, whatever. And then in front of the whole class, he's like, what you doing? What you doing? I'm like, because y'all was out there fighting. The whole class was like, but they paid it no mind, because they didn't want to think what was really going on. But listen, T is, Taquan wanted all of this, honey. He wanted every single last bite of this. So, fast forward, we graduate or whatever, out of high school, whatever. So then, I start seeing Taquisha more. You know, I'm seeing her like when I'm going my way to school, whatever. I see her like when I'm leaving school, I'm on the bus or whatever. And I just be like, hey sister, hey girl, hey daughter. Then, first of all, we went from girlfriend and boyfriend to sister and father to that being, to sister and brother to that being my daughter. Don't know how she became my daughter, but she's my daughter. I was like, hey daughter, what's up? How your brother doing? She's like, hey girl. I'm like, yeah, you know, she's like, whatever. She never wanted to believe that her brother was gay. So, which is okay with me, because I didn't really care, because I was still messing with him. So, I eventually see him. I think I was walking my own dog. I don't know why he was walking. Mind you, oh my God, I'm skipping that stuff. So I'm with my mother and I'm walking my aunt dog. My mother was going somewhere, so we went like 2 different ways. And if you know like how like the project developments are built in like Brooklyn and stuff, it's like a center, like the center of all the projects, and there's like different routes you can go lead. So my mother went like this way and he came in this way. So it was like they kind of walked past each other, but it's like a little park. So they walked past each other basically, and he see me and I'm walking my aunt dog and he walking with me ever. I'm like, oh my god, because I hadn't seen him in mad long. I'm like, oh my god. So at this point I already knew I had messed with other boys before. I know I told you about Jackson, I had messed with Jackson or whatever. So then Taquan just started coming on the way. I'm like, my hormones was like, ow, like them shit was like, purr, baby, purr. I was loving it. So I was like, I'm walking on dogs or whatever. So y'all, I did the most treacherous thing ever. So I dropped my aunt dogs back off, and I'm like, all right, aunt, I'm going to the store. She like, all right. So you know, I was like, I was able to go do little stuff down in my house. So I like going over there. She let me do what I wanted to. She let me rock. As I hate for my last story, I went to go see Jackson at her house. She let me rock or whatever. So I'm there. I dropped the dogs. I'm like, I'm going to the store. So he was waiting for me in the hallway. So we go on the staircase and we just, this was the first time he ever like kissed me. Like, and it wasn't no, it was like a, I was like, I said, oh, he missed the kid. He missed it. I'm gonna say he missed it. He missed me. He missed me. And you know, we got crazy right there. But it was like, we used to link all the time, like whether, you know, I would sneak to his, well not sneak, but like after school I would like stop by his house or whatever, stuff like that. We used to like, we was on some anywhere, anytime, like, I used to really like, if I tell you places, we used to go crazy. But then, you know, after a while I kind of grew up and was like, you know, I'm not messing with you because like, he be having girlfriends and I don't want, you know, stuff can get transmitted, and even though we did use protection, stuff can still get transmitted, and I wasn't with it. But like, if he called me today, like, yo, come over, you know, I'm be like, I'm already outside. Because I saw him not so long ago, and he got longer dreads. He still look like a thug. He just like, But in my eyes, he a bum. Like, I know him to have one little job. I don't know what he's doing now, but he's like a little, he's a bum to me. But I paid him no. What the fuck is big ass mosquito? But you know, I paid him no mind. But yeah, girl, I had the brother and the sister. Even though I ain't do much with Taquisha, but I hope she know to this day, like, girl, I'll be your brother. Like, he wanted, well, he was fucking me. He wanted every piece of this, and he got it. And if he wanted some more, he can come get it. And that's on period. So. But before I end this video, I do want to say to all the people who are out there protesting and marching and rioting, be safe, hydrate. Like, I can't say it enough. Be safe, be careful. Don't do nothing that you feel is going to put you in danger. And for those who feel like, you know, they're afraid to go out there and protest and march, use your platform, social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, even YouTube. You know, use your platforms to get your word across. And, you know, don't feel like you have to go out there and march, you have to go out there and protest. But that's just, if you choose to do that, be safe, stay hydrated, because you know it's hot outside now. You know, the cops they on alert, they are on high alert. You know, be safe. And those who are staying inside, still be safe, because you know, you may post something on social media and someone may take it the wrong way. So, you know, be safe to everyone who's out there, whether you protesting, marching on the streets, or doing it over social media. Be safe, be careful, and you know, I see you. Black lives do matter. You know, I'm with you guys, my people. I love y'all. And you know, Black lives matter, whether you are gay, trans. I know we may feel like the heterosexual community may not agree with us sometimes, but we are still under the black umbrella. And I'm gonna go more into that topic on my next video, so watch out for that. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.